All right, guys, so I just wanted to stop here and do some looking with you. Anytime you have the chance to get out and do some looking for some tracks, to see some sign, go ahead and do that. So I've got a long field terrace going that way. It also goes that way. The cool thing about this is this is a farming access road that I'm on. So let's do some looking here. I already see one coyote track, a lot of deer tracks, coyote tracks. See some coon tracks down here. Let's see here. Gonna be doing a little bit more looking. Lots and lots of coon tracks right here. Trying to stay out of the mud as much as I can, but yeah, lots of different tracks here. Got more coyote. So all I'm trying to get at here is if you're gonna set a trap, you might as well set on sign, and this is sign. So you're either looking for droppings or this right here, because those guys, that's what I'm after right now anyway, is coyote. So we'll make a set close to here and catch you when I'm getting ready to bait it. All right, this is the set I ended up making by all those tracks that we just checked out. I'm gonna throw my Predator bait, Cedar Creek Lures Predator bait, and my Cedar Creek Lures Pan Puncher Plus in it. So this is the Predator bait. Go here and add that to the hole. So what I was kind of going for here is kind of a trench style dirt hole. It's not really a trench because it's not down in the ground, but give them something to look at here. We'll use some of my Pan Puncher Plus. Yeah, I can smell that pretty good there. See if I can find something to shove it down there deeper in the hole with. There we go. Toss that side. This end's got bait and lure on it, so I'll stick it in there. And there's the set. We'll see if it catches anything. All right, guys, so been having kind of a rough morning with checking traps. Got skunked yesterday. One upside to everything is when I made all those Predator sets down here on the river bottom and met the tractor coming out, he did not end up hitting any of my traps, so that was a plus. But down here in this location where we got the grass waterway that comes down, you got the field road here. Grass road continues, the grass waterway. The set that I put next to all of this sign here, there's a bunch of coyote tracks and a bunch of coon tracks right over here. Ended up connecting. So I'll go down here. Found my little bag filled with the polyfill here. It's gonna get to be used another time, and here's our coyote number one for the day. First coyote of the season. Got a nice deep pad catch there with the Bridger number 3 dogless. Love that. And this is the set that I put our Cedar Creek Lures Predator bait and Pan Puncher Plus in the hole. And as you can see, can't argue with results. So yeah, Gonna get some pictures with this guy, and haven't been able to tell if this is a male or female yet, but good looking coyote nonetheless. Pretty docile. Got really, really pretty eyes. Let's see if I can get close to him here. How you doing? You're a pretty thing. Yeah. I heard you out here last night. They were making a bunch of noise over here. Bunch of noise. But gonna take some pictures, get this thing taken care of, remake the set, and we'll be on to the next one. Alright guys, so just kind of wanted to show you what I'm doing here for the remake. So I've tried to go in and gather up all the grass that was torn up, put it behind the bait hole. I wanted to take the dirt from the inside of the catch circle and spread it out everywhere. No hard lines when it comes to scent or the visual stuff. So I'm kind of feathering out the edges here, not doing a whole lot up there because I'm hoping they just come in here. But yeah, I'll show you what I'm doing. So this is the same little bag of polyfill that I had in this trap the first time. Like I said in my last videos, you can reuse them if they don't get chewed up, and use them at the remakes, that type of thing. Save you a little bit of money, which if it was just regular polyfill without the bag, well, that stuff would be spread all over the place. So make sure it's under there. We're gonna go ahead and night latch it. There we go, that's night latched. I continue pounding in all the dirt around the edge of the jaws, inside the jaws. Make sure that when they step in here, nothing feels off kilter to them. So get that out of there. Now I'm gonna push in a little bit more of the dirt here. Use my dirt sifter. Sure that camera's bouncing all around. Alright, so find our pan here so we don't accidentally push down on that, but we're gonna push down everywhere else but the pan. So my hand is inside the jaws here, but when you find your pan, don't push down on it, because that's how you get caught. But come back here, smooth everything else out, and make it nice and packed in. Okay, so now everything around that trap pan should be fairly solid. Now all we got to do is stuff the last little bit of dirt over it. Try to keep the camera from bouncing around all over here for you guys while I'm shaking this dirt out. Alright. Okay, so there's our pan. Everything there is pretty solid. Now I'll catch you guys when I go to bait it. Alright, here, so we've got the Cedar Creek Lures Predator bait, which is what I had down the hole the first time, and I'm not going to change that up. I'm just going to add a little bit more of the smell that was already here to begin with. I'm not going to use lure or anything like that, because that coyote was here. It probably urinated, defecated all over the place, and there's more than enough smell. So make sure that's down the hole. Use our same Cedar Creek Lures predator bait. And I'll catch you guys here in a second. Alright guys, so put the Cedar Creek Lures predator bait back down the hole. Did my best to kind of go in the catch circle, kick all the dirt out, kick all the dirt around so there's no hard lines for that coyote to come in contact with when it comes to work the set, whether that's a visual hard line or an olfactory hard line. Like if they're out walking around out here and they don't smell anything from a coyote being at this location for so long, they're gonna be like, "Ho, what's up? There's something going on here." So they might pass up the set this way, but kind of blending in the set location to the surrounding area as much as I can. But traps bedded, holes baited, everything like that. That's the set that I'm working with. I'll come over here and we'll take a look at the coyote, which you can see here there's coyote tracks everywhere along this road. But yeah, it was a nice pretty coyote. Still some pretty white teeth yet. Not sure how old he was, but he was a male. Did find that out. Got some pretty colors to him. But yep, coyote and a coon so far this year, or so far today. And I'll catch you guys when we go to the next set location, check it out a little bit, and we'll get moving on down the road. All right guys, so this is the next and last set location. Doesn't look like it's been worked. Looks like there might be maybe a track or so there, but nothing happened with it. But all the noise that I heard going on out here last night, we'll leave this here, and in a couple of days or so, no doubt in my mind this set will produce. So just had a long line of trees coming down here on this road here. I'm confident that most of the coyotes that are running this line of trees are coming from over here, because we got timber over there, and the only thing that's over there is the river bank. So I'm thinking they're going to come along this tree line here and hopefully end up in this vicinity. So made a catch on the last coyote about 150 yards that direction, and we got more traps to go check. So I'll catch you guys when we're on the river next, I think. All right guys, so made it out here on the river, and came up here to the one sorry beaver set I've got out with the TS85, and once again yet I don't know if it's covered up with mud or if there's something down at the bottom of this thing. But this is a location that me and my son picked up that 68 70 pounder just the other day. But the reason why I'm only running this one set right now is because I'm trying to really switch gears and go after predators right now. So let's see here. It does look like there's more scratching here next to the caster that I put out there, and yeah, I am not feeling that drowner lock. So there's something at the end of this thing. Either that or the trap just got set off. But let's pull that T-bar stake. And it does look like the trap got set off, which the trap was down there at the bottom, which yep, had a toe catch on a beaver, which who knows, sooner or later it might be back, but not what we like to see, that's for sure. So had a beaver here, went down to the bottom of the drowner lock, or drowner pole here, and ended up twisting out is what I'll call that. So reset this thing here, keep our souvenir, I guess. Motor just shut off by itself. Let me means I gotta come over here and put in my stake so we don't float away. Keep us there tight on the bank. Alright, so TS-85 is set. That's too bad, actually. I was looking forward to pulling another beaver out of one of these things. Okay. I want to make sure that it's down in the bottom nice and good. I also want to make sure that I can put this thing back in the ground up here. Okay. No, don't go down to the bottom of that drowner. I haven't staked yet. Actually, I don't want you going down there at all without a beaver in it. That will stay there. Push in that T-bar stake. Oh! Make sure this drowner slide can move up and down easily. Find this TS-85 again. Feel that pan. Trap's not gonna wiggle. Might have to put out a couple more set locations to catch that beaver now. Make everything look all shiny. Like it's been worked. Wash my hands off as much as I can here without inadvertently putting it in the TS-85, I hope. Yeah, when you get your hands caught in those things, it's not fun. All right. Come back here. Grab some of this beaver caster lure that I make here at Cedar Creek Lures. Gonna go crude on here. A good amount of it there. Probably used more than I should have on that set, but it'll work nonetheless. here in the next couple of days, I'll put out several more predator sets, get that portion of my line going. Then we'll be able to come back out here on the river and put out some more coon sets and some more beaver sets. I definitely want to put out I don't know, at least a half dozen more TS-85s on drowners and get some more beaver rolling in. But with me having to drive all over Kingdom Come to put out my predator sets and check them every morning, I'm kind of leaving the river portion of my line on the back burner right now. But we'll get it up and running. All my other traps are out and running as well. So yep, looks like today was just the raccoon that I didn't show you guys because everybody's seen raccoons being caught, and our first coyote of the year. So excited to have that rolling in, and we'll put this video out. Hopefully it'll be a lot shorter than the last couple of ones that I've had. But thank you guys for watching, and good things to come. Tight changes, everyone, and we'll see you here in the next video.